जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा।
जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा।
जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा।
श्री चैतन्य मंगल की जय। श्रील लोचन दास ठाकुर की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम् श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। 1 second. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I welcome you to this week's Sri Chaitanya Mangal session. This is session number 17, and we are reading from Sri Chaitanya Mangal, Sutra khanda, Grantharambha, song number 13. We have to begin with song number 13. So, so far we read that Narada Muni was in Golok Vrindavan Dham, and he saw the Abhishek of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed by Srimati Radharani and Rukmini Devi. And then, seeing the beautiful form, he fell on the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu instructed Narad Muni to go and announce his arrival and to go and freely distribute ecstatic devotional service, that he will actually drown the whole world in this spontaneous devotional service, prema, Krishna prema. So then, after sending Narad Muni away, we saw that Mahaprabhu, he got a thought in his heart, and then he told to all his associates that please listen carefully, listen to the reason why I'm going to take birth on earth. Then he said that he was actually, not he said, the author is telling us that he's worried about the earth. So when Mahaprabhu was going to reveal the reason, all his associates, there were how many? So many thousands and thousands of devotees of the Lord. They were all with single pointed attention looking at the moon-like face of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the way a chakora bird would be looking at the moon, for the moonshine, like that. Then the Lord said that I appear in every yuga to protect the devotees, to protect dharma. I establish the principles of dharma. But still, the people don't understand. Sin has greatly increased. So now the people are addicted to sin. So if the people are addicted to sin, what should I do? When there is an increase of irreligion, I must descend to the material world. So therefore, now, because there is so much sin, compassion has taken birth in my heart. So, in order to show people what is ecstatic love for the Supreme Lord, I'm going to take birth in the material world. So, what is the Lord's purpose? To show people this Krishna Prema, Shuddha Bhakti. And that in that also spontaneous devotional service. To show what is Vraja Prema, I'm going to take birth in the material world. And then, normally, whenever I come down to this earth to annihilate the miscreants, I come with my weapons. And I fight with the demon adversaries. And great battles take place between the Lord and his opponents. And then the Lord crushes the demons. But the situation now is, in the previous yugas, the demons lived on different planets, or even if they're on the same planet, they would live in other, in different families. In Dwapar Yuga, in the same family, but in different persons, right? Within the same family, one person is demoniac. That means you could still identify who is a demon. But in Kali Yuga, in the same person, you'll find both. The demon is also there and the devotee is also there. So therefore, the previous technique won't work. Taking my weapons, if I go to destroy the demon, who am I going? Nobody will be remaining. I'll have to kill everyone. Because that is the condition of Kali Yuga. So therefore, what will be my weapon? My Sankirtan movement. I will show them my holy names. That will be my weapon. This time I'm not going to take weapons to cut the enemy into pieces, because in everyone the demon is there in the heart. So now I will not cut them to pieces with my sword. It's not possible. How can I attack them with weapons? Everyone will be dead. So then this time I will show them my holy names. With that weapon of holy names, that demon in the heart will be killed. But the person is not killed. And my devotees, they will carry this movement. I will show them the glory of ecstatic spiritual love that the devotees feel for me. So I will have my entourage, my devotees. By the power of my Vaishnava devotees, I will show the people the glory of this bhakti that the devotees carry in their hearts. In this way, I will destroy all the sins of Kali. So in this way, Mahaprabhu revealed to his associates his purpose, his reason for appearing at that time. Mahaprabhu is going to appear in Kali Yuga only. That too once in a day of Brahma. So Mahaprabhu is saying, I will come for this purpose, to give this ecstatic love of Godhead. And after that, the Lord gave an instruction to everyone. All of you, please go before me, and I will follow after you. Don't hesitate. So, wielding my sharp weapon, the Nama Sankirtan, I will cut to pieces the demoniac desires in their hearts. So my weapon is this Nam Sankirtan. With that, I'm going to cut all the demoniac desires. And if there are sinners who try to escape, right, save themselves from this weapon, my devotee generals will go and catch them. Nobody will be able to escape my weapon. Nobody will be able to escape the mercy coming from the holy name. Even if somebody tries to escape, my devotee generals will go and capture them. They'll pursue them. They won't let them go. In this way, I will plunge the whole world in the nectar of ecstatic spiritual love for me. Then there won't be even a single particle of suffering or grief remaining. And in this nectar, this ocean of nectar, I'm going to plunge everyone, all the demigods, the moving, the non-moving beings, everyone will be plunged into this nectar. So now we will read the next song. That was song number 12. I have to share the screen. Okay. We have to start from song number 13 today. Yeah, I'll just read the last line. Into that nectar, I will plunge the demigods and all the moving and non-moving beings. Hearing these words, Lochandas is now filled with bliss. So if you remember, when Mahaprabhu sent Narada Muni first, so this talk happened with all the gopis and all the devotees. This happened after Narada Muni left. But what was the instruction that Mahaprabhu gave to Narada Muni? Do you remember? Do you remember what Mahaprabhu told? Where was Narada Muni supposed to go?
To other planets,
Which planet?
like Earth planet.
Earth
No.
planet. No, before that. Mahaprabhu said, go to Svetadvipa, where my expansion Ananta Sesa is there, Lord Balarama.
For Nityananda Prabhu.
Nityanand Prabhu, yes. So he said, you go and tell him to first go and take birth on earth. Because every time I go, first he goes, he makes all arrangements and then I go. So I want you to go to Svetadvipa. There, so Svetadvipa, the deity there is Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. But the Lord is saying, my expansion, so Balaram, my brother, Krishna says, Balaramji says, Gaurang Mahaprabhu says, my brother is residing there. His expansion, Ananta Sesa is there, like that. So you should go and tell him, give him my order. I will just show you. This is before song 12. So here, go to earth. Yes, go to earth. I stay always at Svetadvipa. Balaram is my brother. Ananta Sesa, his plenary expansion. So I am in Svetadvipa. That means who's that? Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. Balaram is my brother. Who's saying? Gaurang Mahaprabhu is saying, and this is Golok Vrindavan. So Gaurang Mahaprabhu is Krishna. So my brother is Balaram. So Ananta Sesa is his plenary portion. So the way I am staying in Svetadvipa, that means my plenary expansion is staying in Svetadvipa. Actually, you know what? Even Golok Vrindavan is also called Svetadvipa. That's also another name for Golok Vrindavan Dham. So Gaurang Mahaprabhu is saying, I always stay at Svetadvipa. That can also mean I always stay in Golok Vrindavan. And Balaram is my brother. In Vrindavan, Balaram is there. Ananta Sesa is his plenary expansion, and Shiva and Rudras worship him, Ananta Sesa, or Lord Sankarshan. So Ananta Sesa is the expansion of my brother. He enjoys pastimes with beautiful Revati. He stays on an island in the midst of Milk Ocean. So this is Svetadvipa, Milk Ocean. So there, who is staying? Ananta Sesa, an expansion of Balaram, is staying on Svetadvipa in the middle of Milk Ocean. From him, the avatars come, he helps me, he goes first and does my work. So you go to him, O king of sages, that means O Narada Muni, you go to Ananta Sesa, serve him and tell him these words. By your plenary expansion, take birth on the earth and accept the name Nityananda. Like that. So after hearing this, now Narada Muni happily said Hari Bol and he left. So after Narada Muni left, then the Lord is speaking to the devotees, saying why he will appear and how he's going to, through Nam Sankirtan, he's going to kill all demoniac desires. So now let's see what happens in Song 13. Sounding his veena. So now we are back to Narada Muni. Sounding his veena, Narada Muni traveled. Then he could no longer move his hands or feet. Why? He's in ecstasy. So he's traveling from Golok Vrindavan, he's going to Svetadvipa now to meet with Ananta Sesa. But as he's moving, he found that he could not move his hands or feet anymore. And his eyes were filled with tears. He no longer saw the way to go because eyes were filled with tears. He couldn't see. And his hands were not functioning. His legs were not functioning. He was not able to see anything. He trembled and stumbled like a drunkard. When he took 2 or 4 steps forward, again he took the same steps back. Because he's stumbling in ecstasy. So he took 2 steps forward and he would be taking 2 steps back. When will he reach his destination? Or he's taking 4 steps forward, again he's taking 4 steps back. So when he took 2 or 4 steps forward, again he took the same steps back. His voice choked with emotion. He wildly chanted the Lord's holy names. 10 million times he fell to the ground and with great effort stood again. Rivers of tears streamed from his eyes. So that's why we were discussing now in Chaitanya Charitamrita, we are discussing Srimati Radharani and Srimati Radharani Swarupa. So there we were seeing that she is Mahabhava Swarupa. She is personification of Mahabhava, the topmost, the essence of all prema. Some symptoms of prema we are seeing here when someone is in Krishna prema. And hers is the topmost. Nobody has that except Srimati Radharani and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But just see what happens when one is in prema. Narada Muni, so he is not even able to move forward. His voice is choked with emotion. He's falling down and he's chanting the names of the Lord. He's falling down 10 million times, standing up and falling down 10 million times. And then rivers and rivers of tears are flowing from his eyes. One moment he became like a madman. He roared like a lion. In his heart, he was wrapped in thinking of Lord Gaura. Of the outside world, he was not aware. He knew neither himself nor others. He thought only of Lord Gaura. So you become completely oblivious to the external world, whether it is day, night, where you are, who is there out, nothing. So he's just chanting. Narada Muni is chanting and thinking, chanting the names of the Lord, and is constantly thinking of Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And in that ecstasy, he became like a madman. He roared like a lion and completely unaware of the outside world. He didn't know who he was, who others were. Constantly thinking of Lord Gauranga. His body glorious like 10 million suns, and he's so effulgent. Narada flew in outer space. In a moment, he came to Svetadvipa. So although he's falling and getting up and taking 4 steps forward and 4 steps back, still, this is the wonder of bhakti. We see something similar when Nityananda Prabhu was ordered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All the devotees go to Jagannath Puri to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And at one point, Mahaprabhu talks in confidence to Nityananda Prabhu and says, if you are here, because whenever devotees go to Jagannath Puri, they stayed for 4 months straight. Chaturmasya, all 4 months they stayed there with Mahaprabhu in ecstasy. Every year they would go. And then even after devotees left, Nityananda Prabhu would stay around there only. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, if you just stay here, then what will happen to the world? Who will preach? What is the purpose of our coming here? We want to distribute this love of Godhead. And you are the one who's supposed to go and give. If you stay here, what will happen? So you should go to Bengal. I want you to go and preach in Bengal. So Nityananda Prabhu taking his associates. Nityananda Prabhu is non-different from Balaram. So he has his 12 Gopals, his eternal associates in Sakhyarasa, in Golok Vrindavan. So they also, whenever the Lord appears, his close associates also appear with him. So Lord Balaram's 12 Gopals had also come in Chaitanya Leela. So Nityananda Prabhu took them, taking them, they all started off to go to Bengal. But because they were in such ecstasy, like, same, whatever you're reading about Narada Muni here, like that, they would be in such ecstasy. Someone would be climbing on trees, like laughing loudly, roaring, and then, all of a sudden standing in a threefold bending form like a, Gopal, right? And just stay there for 3 hours. And then in ecstasy, they would go in the wrong direction for 20 miles or something away from the path. And then even they will ask someone, when they come to external consciousness, they'll ask somebody, where are we? We are trying to go to Bengal. Where is the Ganga? And they'll say, hi, you're going in the wrong direction. So again, laughing, they will try to come, and coming, again, they'll go off in some other direction. But still, they all reach their destination. Although they're getting lost here and there, they come to Raghav Pandit's house, Panihati. So like that. So here also we see Narada Muni is falling down, and 10 million times is falling down and getting up in ecstasy. He's not able to see where he's going. He's not aware of external world, not about himself. But very soon, immediately he arrived in Svetadvipa, where he's supposed to go. The Lord arranges. So Narada Muni came in a moment, it is said. In one moment, he came to Svetadvipa, the effulgent abode of Lord Balaram. There he gazed at a wonderful city, effulgent like millions and millions of cooling moons. Nitai pada kamala, koti chandra, sushitala. Nitai, the lotus feet of Nitai, Nitai pada kamala, koti. Koti means how many? 10 million. But here it's not 10 million. It's like millions of millions. Koti Chandra, moons. It's as if there are millions and millions of moons. One moon gives such cooling, uh, you know, experience, moonshine. What to speak of when you have millions and millions of moons? That is the lotus feet of Lord Balaram. So Narad Muni arrived at Svetadvip, and there he gazed at a wonderful city, effulgent like millions and millions of cooling moons. The city was effulgent like not one moon, but millions of moons. A gentle breeze, fragrant with the scent of many glorious flowers, blew. So when the breeze is blowing, the breeze is carrying the aroma of many different glorious, fragrant flowers, like mogra, champaka, like that. So many wonderful flowers, fragrance it's carrying. Every door was made of glorious elephant pearls. What are elephant pearls? Every door must be an elephant, the ivory, I'm assuming, right? The doors are made of, because doors, right? Big doors. So maybe they're made of ivory. Every door was made of glorious elephant pearls. Just look at the opulence. Everyone was in pure goodness. This is not material world. It's not in goodness. They were all in Shuddha Sattva, pure goodness. This is the spiritual world. There was no old age, death, or grief. Everyone was a friend. Every person he saw was sweet and charming. Narad Muni is coming from Golok Vrindavan Dham. There also he saw. Now he is in Svetadvip, the abode of Lord Balarama, it is said. Everyone was in pure goodness. There was no old age, death, or grief. Everyone was a friend. Every person he saw was sweet and charming. The milk ocean was glorious, like Lord Balaram himself. Why? Balaramji's complexion is also milky white. He's also white. Srila Prabhupada said the only difference between Krishna and Balaram is Krishna is black and Balaram is white. White. So therefore, he was just like the milk ocean. Huh? So the milk ocean was glorious, like Lord Balaram himself. Gazing at all this, Narada thought within his heart. Also, you know, we said that Kshirodakashai Vishnu, right? In Svetadvipa, Kshirodakashai Vishnu is the master. But who is Kshirodakashai Vishnu? Kshirodakashai Vishnu is an expansion of Garbhodakashai Vishnu. Garbhodakashai Vishnu is an expansion of Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is an expansion of Mahasankarshan, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. They are coming from Lord Narayan. Lord Narayan again coming from Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha of Golok Vrindavan. And they are coming from Balaram. Balaram is an expansion of Krishna. But who is first with respect to the avatars? First Balaram, isn't it? You understand if you go in the reverse order. So Kshirodakashai Vishnu, Garbhodakashai Vishnu, Karanodakashai Vishnu, Mahasankarshan, Lord Narayan, again Sankarshan and Balaram. So therefore, if my brother Balaram resides in Svetadvip, you can also take Balaram means Kshirodakshai Vishnu. And also his expansion, Ananta Sesa is also there. Like that also you can take. Anyway, so gazing at all this, so now he's seeing, because we are in Svetadvip, that is clear, in the milk ocean. Gazing at all this, Narada thought within his heart, I am fortunate, very fortunate. With my own eyes, I will soon see the master of the three worlds. Weeping, I will fall at his feet. So, Narada Muni is in anticipation. Soon I'm going to see the master of the three worlds. I will see Lord Balaram and I will fall on his feet weeping. Yuga after yuga, Lord Balaram descends to the material world and helps Lord Krishna. Lord Balaram descends to the material world and helps Lord Krishna. He enjoys limitless pastimes. He kills a host of demons. Manifesting his plenary expansion, Lord Balaram manifests in three spiritual abodes. He manifests in three spiritual abodes. There he pleases Lord Krishna with his service. He is the beginning, middle, and end. In his expansion of Lord Ananta, he holds the earth on one of his many hoods. Okay? So Balaramji is manifesting in three spiritual abodes. So as Lord Ananta says, he is holding the earth on one of his many hoods. Okay? He's holding. So in every universe, I'll just show it so that I remember. Caitanya Mangal. Okay. So here it is said, Lord Ananta Sesa is holding the earth. So this is in every universe, each and every universe. This is the universe. So in this universe, there is Garbhodaka ocean. And in this Garbhodaka ocean, maybe I'll just, here is Garbhodakashai Vishnu. Garbhodakashai Vishnu. From his navel sprouts the lotus stem. And top is the lotus flower. So this lotus stem is all the 14 planets, planetary system. 14 planetary system are here. So the middle one here is Bhumandala, and the Bhumandala is almost as wide as the, what do you say, almost as wide as the universe. It's coming a little slanting, but it's not slanting like that. So this is the Bhumandala. So within the Bhumandala, this is the earth. So when you say Bhumandala, that is the earth. Earth or Bhumandala. Now in the cavities of this Bhumandala, so the surface is the earth. So on the surface, you'll find all the residents of the earth, but inside there will be the lower planetary systems in the cavities. So what are they? You have Atala, Vitala, up to Patala. All the lower planetary systems are inside the cavity of the earth. And who's holding this earth? So Garbhodakashayi Vishnu is laying on the body of Ananta Sesa. So this is the body of Ananta Sesa, and his hoods are here. And this is Ananta Sesa. And on his hood, he's holding this Bhumandala. So the hood will be like this. So on one of his hoods, he's holding this earth, Ananta Sesa. And actually, Ananta Sesa is also very big. It's said the earth is like a mustard seed on his hood, and he's dancing in ecstasy. So that's why here it is said, let me go back to Chaitanya Mangal. So we're reading here that manifesting his plenary expansion, Lord Balaram manifests in 3 spiritual abodes. So we will see the details. Balaramji manifests in 3 spiritual abodes. There he pleases Lord Krishna with his service. He is beginning, middle, and end. In his expansion of Lord Ananta, he holds the earth on one of his many hoods. That's the picture I showed you. So he's holding the earth means this is Ananta Sesa, who is on whom Garbhodakashayi Vishnu is laying. He is the Supreme Lord, enjoying many blissful pastimes in Svetadvipa, going to the highest spiritual abode with wonderful happiness. He serves Lord Mahaprabhu. So he is the Supreme Lord, enjoying many blissful pastimes in Svetadvipa. When Lord Mahaprabhu walks, Balaram becomes his parasol. When Lord Mahaprabhu sits, Balaram becomes his cloth for sitting. At the time of cosmic annihilation, Balaram becomes a banyan leaf for Lord Mahaprabhu. During great battles, Balaram becomes a host of divine weapons. In these many ways, Balaram serves Lord Mahaprabhu. I'll just read first. In one expansion, he serves Lord Mahaprabhu. In another expansion, he holds up the earth. So what are the 3 we are seeing? In one expansion, he is serving Lord Mahaprabhu. How is he serving Lord Mahaprabhu? In the previous verse, we saw how he's serving Lord. How is he serving Lord Mahaprabhu? That he becomes the umbrella when Mahaprabhu is walking. He becomes the asana on which Mahaprabhu sits. Or he becomes the banyan leaf, because when there is pralaya, there is only water everywhere. Then Balaramji becomes the banyan leaf on which Krishna is laying with the toe in his mouth. So there Balaramji comes as the banyan leaf. So in this way, and when Krishna goes to fight, Balaramji becomes the various divine weapons with which Krishna fights. So Balaramji is serving Lord Mahaprabhu like this. So in one expansion, in all these various ways, Balaramji is serving Mahaprabhu. In another expansions, he holds up the earth. That is my Lord Balaram. Soon I will see Lord Balaram, the master of the three worlds, as he sits in the midst of the milk ocean. Soon I will receive his command. These two lords are like a king and his minister. With one will, with one will they protect the earth. Which one will they? Wait. These two lords are like a king and his minister. Uh, yeah, the sentence is not formed properly. These two lords are like a king and his minister. With one will they protect the earth. Accompanied by Lord Shiva and by the expansions of their expansions, they will both descend to the earth. Filled with these thoughts, Narada Muni joyfully entered the city. There, surrounded by his associates, he saw wonderful Lord Balaram Chandra, the master of the three worlds. Lord Balaram sat on a great white throne like a snow-covered mountain peak. Balaram sat on a white throne like a snow-covered mountain peak. His smile was sweet like nectar. His eyes were like red lotus flowers. His glance was sleepy with intoxication. The words on his mouth were half-spoken babbling. Why? Because he's intoxicated. But what is he intoxicated on? He's intoxicated on Krishna Prema, not some material intoxicant. He's not intoxicated on, some wine or alcohol. No. Nityananda, Ananda, he's eternally in bliss, in ecstasy, because he is intoxicated with love of Krishna. So that's why his eyes look sleepy, and when he speaks, it appears like he's blabbering something, babbling something. Their pupils, like black bees, uh, so the pupils of the eyes were like black bees. His eyes were half closed. His necklace glistened with jewels, pearls, and coral. One could not see all the ornaments on his body. Relaxed, he sat on a soft pillow. His left hand rested on his head. His right hand held Revati's hand. Preparing betel nuts, Revati placed them in Lord Balaram's mouth. Speaking words of love, she gazed at him. In the four directions were many maidservants, their bracelets and ornaments tinkled. Some smiled and waved chamaras, some played the veena or the flute, some sang songs, some beautiful girls gracefully played on drums. There were hundreds and hundreds of maidservants, each engaged in her own duties. Narad Muni sounded his veena. Lord Balaram suddenly glanced at him. So, where are we now? This is Balaram's abode. This is Balaramji. This is actually Balaramji with Revati seated on a throne. And this is Svetadvipa. And also it is Milk Ocean. It is in the middle of Milk Ocean. So that's why I want to read again that from here, manifesting his plenary expansion, Balaram manifests in three spiritual abodes. That means Balaramji manifests in three places. That means Balaramji along with his expansion. Who is Balaramji's expansion? Ananta Sesa. There he pleases Lord Krishna with his service. He is the beginning, middle, and end. In his expansion of Lord Ananta, he holds the earth. That means, as Balaram, he is pleasing Lord Krishna with his service. He is participating in Krishna's pastimes, Balaramji. And then, as his expansion, Ananta, he is holding the earth on one of his many hoods. Okay? He is the Supreme Lord enjoying many blissful pastimes in Svetadvipa. Going to the highest spiritual abode with wonderful happiness, he serves Lord Mahaprabhu. So if he's serving Mahaprabhu, where is he now? So Narada Muni is possibly still in Golok Vrindavan Dham only, because as I said, Golok Vrindavan Dham is also called Svetadvipa. And in Golok Vrindavan Dham, Balaramji is also there. Okay. And as Balaramji's expansion, Ananta Sesa is assisting Mahaprabhu. So Balaramji appears in 3 abodes. And when will he be holding the earth? Obviously, that will be in this material universe. Holding the earth means he's actually supporting Lord Garbhodakashaya Vishnu and also holding the earth. But he's there when you say 3 abodes. The other thing is, all 3 Vishnus. Karanodakashaya Vishnu, Kshirodakashaya Vishnu, Garbhodakashaya Vishnu, all of them are resting on Ananta Sesa only. So as Ananta Sesa, you will find Ananta Sesa in 3 different places. Outside all the universes, he's there holding, Karanodakashaya Vishnu. And inside each universe, you will see Ananta Sesa holding Garbhodakashaya Vishnu. And then in Svetadvipa, you will see Ananta Sesa holding Kshirodakashaya Vishnu. That is also there, 3 abodes. Okay. So anyway, Narada Muni is here in the city of Balaram, which is like, the city appeared like millions and millions of moons. It was as cooling as millions and millions of moons. So we said Balaramji is assisting Krishna in his pastimes, and his expansion, Ananta Sesa, is holding the earth. He's the Supreme Lord enjoying many blissful pastimes in Svetadvipa. So Balaramji is also performing pastimes in Svetadvipa. So he's there performing his pastime, just like he's there with Revati Devi. He's performing his pastimes. He's there with Lord Mahaprabhu assisting him in his pastimes. And his expansion, Ananta Sesa, is holding up the earth. So we saw 3, right? So he is the Supreme Lord enjoying many blissful pastimes in Svetadvipa, going to the highest spiritual abode. Because it is said highest spiritual abode means that's Goloka only. Going to the highest spiritual abode with wonderful happiness, he serves Lord Mahaprabhu. When Lord Mahaprabhu walks, he becomes his parasol, that means his umbrella. He becomes the sitting cloth for sitting, that means his asana. Like this, he's serving Mahaprabhu. Okay. Then in one expansion, he serves Lord Mahaprabhu. In another expansions, he holds up the earth. That is my Lord Balaram. Okay. Soon I will see Balaram, the master of the 3 worlds, as he sits in the midst of the milk ocean. Soon I will receive his command. These 2 lords are like a king and his minister. Who? These 2 lords means Lord Gauranga and his brother Balaram. So Lord Gauranga is like the king and Lord Balaram is like his minister. Like that. That's the relationship. Why? Balaram is also the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but his mood is always like a servant. He is the supreme servant God. Supreme servant God. When God plays the role of a servant, that is Balaram. Tasting prema, love of Godhead. That is Balaram. So these 2 lords are like a king and his minister. And with one, they protect the earth. This line is not clear. I don't know. With one which one will they protect the earth? I don't know. Accompanied by Lord Shiva and by the expansions of their expansions, they will descend to the earth. So, who? Gauranga Mahaprabhu and his brother means Nityananda Prabhu, accompanied by Lord Shiva. Who's Lord Shiva? Advaitacharya. Yes? So both of them, one is like a king, the other is a minister. That means Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, accompanied by Lord Shiva. Who's Lord Shiva? Advaitacharya. And by the expansions of their expansions. Who are they? Like Narada Muni and like that. Many, many devotees. They will both descend to the earth. Gaur Nitai will descend to the earth, accompanied by Lord Shiva and many, many expansions of the expansions. Who is saying all this? Narada Muni is thinking. Filled with these thoughts, Narada Muni joyfully entered the city. He's in anticipation. I'm going to see Nityananda Prabhu. I'm going to see Lord Balaram. He's coming after seeing Gaurang Mahaprabhu. Now he's going to see Nityananda Prabhu. There, surrounded by his associates, he saw wonderful Lord Balaram Chandra, the master of the three worlds. So this is the place of Balaram in Svetadvipa. So this is not Kshirodakashaya Vishnu and Ananta Sesa. No, this is Balaramji's place. So this must still be Golok Vrindavan only. Surrounded by his associates, he saw wonderful Lord Balaram Chandra, the master of the three worlds. Lord Balaram sat on a great white throne like a snow-covered mountain peak. His smile was sweet like nectar. His eyes were like red lotus flowers. His glance was sleepy with intoxication. The words on his mouth were half-spoken babbling. Their pupils like black bees. His eyes were half closed. His necklace glistened with jewels, pearls, and coral. One could not see all the ornaments on his body. Relaxed, he sat on a soft pillow. His left hand rested on his head. His right hand held Revati's hand, preparing betel nuts. Revati placed them in Lord Balaram's mouth. Speaking words of love, she gazed at him. In the four directions were many maid servants. Their bracelets and ornaments tinkled. Some smiled and waved chamaras. Some played the veena or the flute. Some sang songs. Some beautiful girls gracefully played on drums. There were hundreds and hundreds of maid servants, each engaged in her own duties. Narada Muni sounded his veena. Lord Balaram suddenly glanced at him. Overcome with bliss, Narada Muni trembled and fell to the ground. Lord Balaram picked him up and embraced him. The Lord gazed at him with eternal love. He spoke pleasing, cooling words. Smiling, Lord Balaram said, "From whence have you come? Please tell me. Tell me your secrets. Tell me what you have done. Tell me what is in your heart. Floods and floods of bliss now rise up within me." Balaramji is saying this. Seeing you, floods and floods of bliss is rising in my heart. Tell me, where are you coming from and what secrets you are carrying in you? Tell me what you have done and what is in your heart. I want to hear. Simply by seeing you, there's not one flood, but many, many floods are rising in my heart. Floods of what? Not of water. Floods of bliss. Ananda rising in my heart. Tell me what is the secret you're carrying? Where are you coming from? What did you do before coming here? Narad Muni respectfully said, "What can I say? I know very well that you are the super soul present in every heart. I mean, what do you need? Do you need me to tell you? You are there in my heart. You know everything. Whatever I think, whatever I would say, you already know, O Lord. Even before I can say, you know what I'm going to say. And what is in my heart, you know. So what is the need for me to tell you? The people of Kali Yuga are very sinful, but still Narad Muni is saying, because the Lord asked. The people of Kali Yuga are very sinful. Seeing that they have no hope of deliverance, you felt compassion for them in your heart. O Lord, that is why now you will descend to the earth. You will protect your devotees. You will establish the true religion. You see, Balramji is also the Supreme Personality, isn't it? So Narad Muni is saying, you felt compassion for the people of Kali Yuga, and therefore you are going to descend to the earth in order to protect your devotees and to establish true religion. You're going to come. You know all this. You hinted to me that now irreligion will perish and the true religion will be established. You hinted means Mahaprabhu said, right? That irreligion will perish and true religion will be established. You commanded me to proclaim this news. Hearing this news, the worlds became joyful. So you are the one who told me. The Supreme Lord told him. So you told me, you ordered me to go and announce it everywhere. Now everyone is very joyful hearing that you're going to appear, feeling Radha's love within your heart and manifesting Radha's complexion outside on your form. Within and without, you will become like Radha. That means you, the Supreme Lord, will take the complexion of Srimati Radharani and, you know, you will become mad like Srimati Radharani in love for yourself, like that. Feeling Radha's love within your heart and manifesting Radha's complexion outside on your form, within and without, you will become like Radha. So you will be yourself, but inside your heart, you will take the emotion, the love of Srimati Radharani, the love that she feels for Krishna. And then outside, your body will be covered by her complexion. So both inside and outside, you will be covered by Srimati Radharani's love, accompanied by your Gopa and Gopi associates and by numberless other devotees also. You will make everyone wild, intoxicated by tasting the blissful love the people of Vraja feel for you. Accompanied by your associates, servants, and confidential companions, you will take birth on earth. You will accept the name Nityananda. You see, Srimati Radharani is Mahabhava Swarupa. Who is Nityananda Prabhu? Nityananda Prabhu or Balaram is the first expansion of Krishna. Srimati Radharani is the internal energy, the condensed form of the essence of prema, Srimati Radharani. That means whatever prema there may be anywhere in the creation, what is the source, what is the origin of that? Srimati Radharani only. So that is why here it is said, you will appear taking the love of Srimati Radharani, the complexion of Srimati Radharani, you are going to appear, is said. And accompanied by your associates, you will come as Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is also in love with Krishna. Like Gauranga Mahaprabhu is in love with Krishna, Nityananda Prabhu also. But he comes as his brother. Accompanied by your associate servants and confidential companions, you will take birth on the earth. You will accept the name Nityananda. Your body, heart, and deeds will not stay invisible to the people of the earth. All this Lord Gauranga commanded me. So, your body, heart, and deeds will not stay invisible to the people of the earth. That means people will recognize you. All this Lord Gauranga commanded me. How do I know all this? Lord Gauranga himself told me. Hearing these words, Lord Nityananda Rai joyfully glanced in the four directions. Then he loudly laughed. His laughter was like thunder. He was very wonderful to see. Overcome with the bliss of ecstatic love, he forgot himself. Lord Balaram said, command your followers to take birth on the earth. By the Lord's order, deliver the people. O Narada Muni, you also go. Take birth on the earth. What formerly was invisible to the people of the earth, I will now make visible to their eyes. What is that? What was invisible to the people of the earth? Vraja Prema, this love of Krishna, which was invisible to the earth, now it will become visible to everyone's eyes. I will make it visible, Nityananda Prabhu is saying, Lord Balaram is saying. Everyone, please attentively hear these nectar words, these songs filled with the glories of Lord Gaura. Lord Gaura is the best of avatars. In a fair form, he descended to the Kali Yuga. O people, please remember him in your hearts. Placing a straw between my teeth and feeling great anguish in my heart, I beg you, please do not neglect the glories of Lord Gaura. Don't fix your thoughts on this world of birth and death. Instead, please fall in love with Lord Krishna. Then you will escape the cycle of repeated births and deaths. Lord Gaura, who had never come before, will descend to this world. He will bring to life they who are on the verge of death. He will show the true path to they who are blind. This Lochandas sings his glories. Lochandas Thakur's writings are so powerful, very personal and powerful. See, he's saying the last. Placing a straw between my teeth and feeling great anguish in my heart, I beg you, please do not neglect the glories of Lord Gaura. Don't fix your thoughts on this world of birth and death. Instead, please fall in love with Lord Krishna. Then you will escape the cycle of repeated births and deaths. Lord Gaura, who had never come before, will descend to this world. He will bring to life they who are on the verge of death. He will show the true path to they who are blind. This Lochandas sings his glories. So what is the final thing? Nityananda Prabhu, so Narada Muni said to Lord Balaram that you are going to appear and you're going to deliver everyone. You're going to come with all your associates and perform pastimes. How do I know this? Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu told me. And when Nityananda Prabhu heard this, he laughed loudly like a thunder in ecstasy. And then he said, yes, yes, you command your follow. Nityananda, Balaram is saying to to Narad Muni, command your followers to take birth on the earth. By the Lord's order, deliver the people. Go. Oh, Narad Muni, you also go. Take birth on the earth. And then what people didn't see before, I'm going to show. Everyone, please attentively hear these nectar words, these songs filled with the glories of Lord Gaura. Lord Gaura is the best of avatars. Like that. So this is Lochandas Thakur saying. So the conclusion of this song is Nityananda Prabhu told Narad Muni to go, and that yes, he's going to come and he's going to reveal love of Godhead, which nobody ever saw. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu is also going to come. So with that, we will end. Maybe tomorrow we will read next song, song 14. Thank you so much. Sri Chaitanya Mangal ki jai. Srila Lochandas Thakur ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samaveta Gaur Bhakta Vrind ki jai. Pancha
Thank you, Mother.
Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyo Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki jai.